you ever wondered who is responsible for making sure a movie production stays on track and within budget? That would be the line producer. This behind the scenes role is essential to the success of any film, as they oversee everything from scheduling to finances. Now, the roles of the line producer and production manager are often confused. That's because usually on non-union, moderate low, ultra low, and micro low budget films, those roles are usually combined. However, the main differences in these two jobs is that a line producer is responsible for the budget and schedule of a film project, while a production manager oversees the day-to-day operations on set, such as hiring crew and managing logistics. Now, I'm going to drop the hard truth on you. If you find yourself producing a non-union, micro, or ultra-low budget film, you may have to do a lot of the line producer's duties yourself. As I mentioned in the What Does a Producer Do video on non-union, micro, or ultra low budget films, you as the producer may also be executing the line producer and production manager roles, which means you're more than likely be creating the film's shooting schedule, budget, and overseeing the day-to-day set operations. So you would definitely need the assistance of a production coordinator or an office PA. While both positions are critical to the success of a film project, you can definitely manage their different responsibilities on smaller budget films, okay? Smaller budget films. However, for today's video, I'm only going to focus on breaking down the role of the line producer. So let's get into it. What's up, my Diversity in Cinema Academy fam? I'm Theta Catalan, and this is the place to be if you're an aspiring filmmaker, video creator, and screenwriter. Before we jump into the responsibilities of a line producer, let me give you a brief overview on what exactly is a line producer's scope of work. A line producer is a key member of a movie production team who is responsible for managing the production of a movie project. They work closely with the producer, director, production manager, and other key members of the crew to ensure that the film is completed on time, within budget, and to the highest possible standard. This involves overseeing everything from casting and location scouting to scheduling and budgeting, making them an essential part of any successful movie production. Now, one of the most important responsibilities of the line producer is managing the budget for the production. They work closely with the production accountant to ensure that all expenses are accounted for and that the project stays within its financial limits. This involves creating detailed budgets for each department, tracking expenses throughout the production process, and making adjustments as needed to stay on track, which is like trying to keep a group of teenagers from spending all their allowance on Fortnite skins. For example, let's say that the director decides to add an extra action scene to the script that requires a Russian arm. The line producer will have to figure out how much it will cost to shoot that scene and adjust the budget accordingly if they can. And if something goes wrong, like a set gets damaged or an actor gets injured, it's the line producer's job to figure out how to fix it without breaking the bank. Now, a skilled line producer can help production stay within budget without sacrificing quality and creativity. In addition to managing budgets, line producers are also responsible for coordinating schedules and ensuring that all aspects of the production are running smoothly. This involves working closely with the director, cinematographer, and other key members of the production team to create a detailed shooting schedule that takes into account factors like location availability, actor availability, weather conditions, and pre-rigging. Pre-rigging consists of a swing crew setting up a location while the A-team sleeps. Therefore, the A-team can step on set the next day ready to rock and roll. Another example is, let's say that the art department needs to build a set for a scene. The line producer would have to coordinate with the art director to find out how long they would need to build the set, plus how many crew members they would need on the team to accomplish the build out and the cost of materials. From there, the line producer can determine if the timeline and construction budget is feasible or do they need to make concessions. Speaking of budgets, be sure to check out my free masterclass all about how to get film funding. I'll leave a link below. You don't want to miss that, okay? Now, the line producer is also responsible for ensuring that all necessary permits and permissions are obtained for filming, health and safety procedures are followed, insurance claims are submitted, and that all equipment and personnel are in place when needed. Okay, so if you are finding any value in anything I have shared with you so far in this video, go ahead and hit that like button and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. Now, let's dive into these last two responsibilities. Line producers are responsible for hiring and managing the crew for a movie production. This includes everything from hiring key department heads like the director of photography and production designer. They also oversee the day-to-day operations of the production office, ensuring that everyone is working efficiently and effectively. This involves managing schedules, assigning tasks, and providing support and guidance when needed. Line producers are also responsible for problem solving and crisis management during a movie production. They must be able to think on their feet and come up with solutions to unexpected issues that arise. Now, I want you to think of a line producer like they're a detective. They have to investigate every aspect of the production to make sure that everything is going according to plan. For example, let's say that the catering company that was hired for the production is not delivering the food on time. The line producer will have to find out why and come up with a solution to make sure that the cast and crew are fed on time. Otherwise, the production could be penalized by the unions, which means more money out of pocket. And if you're saying,
well, I don't have a union shoe, I don't have to worry about that,
well, then you don't want the cast and crew to be hangry. How about that? Now, the line producer must also be able to manage any conflicts that arise between crew members and ensure that everyone is working together towards a common goal. So there you have it, the role of a line producer. They are the superheroes on a movie production. They just don't wear capes. Their superpowers are to juggle multiple departments, handle temperamental actors, and keep the budget in check. You can expect to start your career in the production office. It is worth getting the experience as a production assistant or a runner. If you can prove that you are reliable, trustworthy, and enthusiastic, you may progress to production coordinator, production manager, then line producer, or even producer if that's what you inspire to become. The film industry has a plethora of career paths that a creator can delve into. If you're unsure of the best route for your filmmaking and video making career, you can visit Diversity in Cinema Academy's website and review all of the positions in the job profile section. Then you can see what best suits your needs and desires. If you want to see if producing is a career track you want to follow, be sure to head on over to What Does a Producer Do video. Oh, and please let me know in the comment section what was your favorite part of this video. Then I'll see you in the next video.